Hi, I'm David. Glad to have your company again this week on Soka Xtra. We'll begin the show with a story on the NCD Secondary School Soccer Competition, an interview on football in the Autonomous Region of Bougainville, the preview of this weekend's PSSA semi-finals. And to wrap up the program, we have a story on Just Play visit to Koki yesterday. First up, we'll check out this story on the secondary soccer competition. Heading into the semi-finals of the competition, the NCD Secondary School Soccer is going strong with great support from schools. The competition was established in 2008 with the aim of reducing clashes and building good relationships among secondary school students, but importantly, to create a pathway for school soccer to the senior competition.
The idea was to provide a link between the schoolboys competition, right, which is the under 15 and below, and the senior competition. There was nothing in between, so we decided to start that soccer to fill up the gap in between there.
The games are played every Wednesdays at the Goren Secondary School sports ground. The competition has attracted more than 10 boys team and 8 girls team from NCD. With just 2 rounds left before the competition final, Geru Secondary and Goren Secondary are leading the competition with 10 points each. During a coverage last Wednesday, the two teams had a tough match. The final score was 0-0. Chairman of the competition, Mr. Amos Babone, said,
in fact, the skills with school soccer has improved greatly. The kids are playing much better football than it was in 2008. Right? The skills that the kids are, playing from time to time on the weekly competition, we can say that it has really improved. The kids are learning a lot, and they're also putting into practice what they have learned.
The competition has produced top national players for the country, with best PNG United defender Roland Bala. Football has been used as a peacemaking tool to bring ethnic groups to participate in football activities. Let's join Bougainville Soccer Association President Mr. Joe Maineke in this interview.
And we have a competition in all the districts in South Bougainville, Tarokina, Bana, Siwa, and Buin. Just recently, we had a very big tournament in Buin, in a very conflict area in Tabago, in Kono constituency. And the tournament there was a peace tournament. So we had 15 soccer teams who took part as part of peace and reconciliation measures, uniting all factions together so that we become one towards our peace building in Bougainville. So the tournament there was very successful. We combined with a court of volleyball at the same time. We had football. And these people there, they never played for so many years. But this event brought them together so that we can apply some of our local talents in court of soccer. I see that sports is the only vehicle through football which we can use to get the ethnic groups together so that they may be able to reconcile between them using football, because football is a friendly means of way to come together.
The NCD Public 7 Soccer Competition will end its pre-season this weekend with the finals. Let's find out more in this report. There will be lots of action this Saturday at the PNG IPA grounds when the competition wraps up the pre-season, with top teams going into a qualifying stage to take the #1 spot. Successfully completing all the rounds of the pre-season, the men's final top 5 will be in the likes of Pool A, PNG IPA, Wantox, Musa, Oro Mix, and NPF, while Pool B comprises of Yamaros Lions, Kokoda Warriors, Tarangao, Buria, and City United. Beware of the City United, who were formerly known as Masters. The old guns have been playing last season and will be out in full force again this Saturday. For the women's division, Pool A consists of Wantox, Morata Swans, Oro Mix, and Morata Roots, while Pool B has Tarangao, Kokoda Warriors, NPF and Hohola, all fighting for one thing, and that is to take the first place. The men's winner of the preseason will walk away with 3,000 kina prize money out of the 6,000, while the women's winner will receive 2,000 kina. Runner-ups in the men's division will pick up 1,500 kina, while the women's second place will take 1,000 kina. The proposition is expected to take place early July, and teams advised to prepare for nomination and affiliation fees for the next season. And finally, a story on the Just Play visit to Wanigala community yesterday. Community engagement is another step Just Play is looking at targeting young children, and that is where child abuse is vulnerable to kids.
Well, as a person like in the community, it's really good to see that children can get involved in a very early age to play sports, be in sports, get involved in sports, and to make it as a part of life in their life.
After a successful year of implementing the elite program in elementary and primary schools, the Just Play program is taking one step forward, heading into the community level to involve kids in mini football games and activities.
In fact, this is one development that's really missing out within the children's level of education and socializing within their own community and sports activities.
Activity itself like this, to myself, my own understanding, it's good. The impact itself makes big difference within especially within the children, within the community. In open air, things that we do, starting from the house to outside itself. So whatever is bad, when they see whatever is bad, it normally affects their life.
Kids around the Wanigala community in Port Moresby were the first to be visited by the Just Play team yesterday, despite the hot Port Moresby heat. Even before the Just Play team arrived, the children were already on the field, getting the feel of the ball with a community member.
Me coming ball, me mamas lo, me play Soka, anta league pikinini.
On arrival, the excited kids were given the Just Play bibs, and in no time the Just Play team went through the usual football drills before engaging them in the mini football games. And this brings us to the end of this week's program. Join us again at the same time next week. You can also log on to www.pngfootball.com.pg to find out our latest stories and activities. On behalf of the media crew and PNGFA, good night.